Love Lies Bleeding 2024. This is a co-produced USA-UK film. It's set in New Mexico, Albuquerque. It's a place that my grandparents visited on holiday, and I remember talking to them about it. I wish they were still around to talk to, but I've never been. In some ways, the setting feels very unwelcoming. I don't particularly like this type of setting it is. It feels really despondent as a place. Very parts of America I find the hardest to deal with. It stars Kristen Stewart, who I admire a lot. I think she's a wonderful actor. I've seen in so many films, all the way back to Into the Wild, 2007. Of course, the Twilight movies and a whole pile of films since then. The Runaways, I remember. And most recently, Spencer, a film about Princess Diana. She's such a versatile actor because she plays such a different character in this film to when she played Diana. I do like her acting. So Kristen Stewart plays Lou, who is a member of staff at this gym where it's all about very much bodybuilding. It's kind of got macho posters up everywhere. There's scenes of a couple having sex in a car, and we get to find out the characters. Both of them are significant to Lou. When she finds out about it, things get pretty fraught. I'd only seen the poster of this film before. I avoid the trailer if at all possible, and I was speaking with a colleague the other day about how trailers can spoil films or seemingly spoil a storyline. I think often they are teasers and they don't give away too much about the plot. Sometimes you feel like you get the plot in a nutshell, and so I prefer often not to see it. I went to see this last night with a friend, and she asked me if I had seen the trailer. I said no. She found it more difficult to watch than I did. I found it pretty full on. It's very violent at times, but I'm fairly used to seeing violence. I saw her covering her eyes at a couple of points because of the visceral detail of the things that were happening on screen. I don't like that sort of element. That's almost verging on horror. There were a few of those in this film. Some pretty grim scenes. There are a few murders. Although it was difficult, the story was good. It captivated me. I really liked the LGBTQ theme. Lou is a lesbian. Her father is somewhat estranged. He does meet her when she gets to meet Jackie. Jackie works out in the gym a lot, and she's new to the area. She hails from Oklahoma, and she's looking for work. She doesn't like guns, and Lou's father, he's also called Lou Senior, says effectively, why are you here then? It's a gun range. It feels so different from anything in the UK. We don't have anything like this. There's so strict gun laws here. I'm grateful for that. We get this situation where we meet Lou's sister called Beth, played by Jenna Malone, and her husband, JJ, Dave Franco. He maltreats Beth really badly, and Lou gets so angry about this. And Jackie misunderstands the point of Lou's anger, and things get out of hand. I'll leave it at that. One more thing is that Lou introduces Jackie to bodybuilding drugs, to steroids, and there's a lot of scenes that involve exaggerated, hyperbolic, dreamlike quality, imagined. I like the audio and visual distortions that describe the situation. I've seen that so much in films, all the way from Rules of Attraction back in 2003. It's one of the things I really appreciate when films convey to the audience how it feels if you've never had that experience. Very grateful I haven't. And the film gets really wild and things go drastically wrong. Lou's father attempts to get control when things are going very badly wrong for both Lou and Jackie. As it all falls apart, there's these violent twists and turns. There's a scene that reminds me of Men 2022. I'm also reminded about this film from 2016, disposing of people into a crevasse. Freaks me out a little. The fissures that exist in this world. Falling into something really deep, or having a vehicle fall down this crevasse, or someone having to go down from the police when the smoke is spotted, when a vehicle is pushed down and then bursts into flame, that sort of thing. I've seen so many films where people have hidden their deeds down in deep places. It gets me thinking about all the places where people may be hidden that we just haven't found. When you ever look at a stream, when I was walking back with my friend from the cinema after this film, we crossed a bridge over the New River, and as we looked towards the water, my friend said she thought she saw something, and I thought, oh gosh. That's the kind of thing that freaks me out. Perhaps I watch too much Crime Watch, all those sort of programmes. And the thought of crimes, awful crimes that have happened around the UK, places that I've known, once it's latched in my head geographically, simply because it's part of my neurodiverse memories. I don't tend to forget details like that. So places tend to worry me if I know specific things happened in a particular place. A grisly map that I try to forget but never do forget. So with fictional places, it doesn't bother me as much, although the ideas often can. But overall, I really liked the details in this film. The conveyance of fury, of anger, the desire to punish them that comes across from Lou when there's all these violent twists and turns, all that really events happen one after the other in this spiral. When the feds are on the case, you wonder how it's going to resolve the unintended consequences. I might say that the ending felt disappointing. I thought there was so much in the film. It felt like an anticlimax at the end. Film endings that I find unsatisfactory probably bring down the score. And I think I'll give this 8.75 because of elements that I didn't like. I did like a lot of it. I can cope with the violence. Don't really like the very grim scenes. I thought the acting was great, the plot, the whole delivery was great. That's my feeling on the film. I'd love to know what you think. Please like if you like this review. Thanks for subscribing. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye for now.